Good morning, Forest Park. I'm Don Jones. I'm the city manager here at Forest Park. Today is November 11th, and it's Veterans Day. And we want to make sure that we honor all of our veterans for all of their service, and make sure that they know that not only do we appreciate them here in Forest Park, but the country appreciates their service. So the reason we celebrate on the 11th goes all the way back to Armistice Day, which recorded and noted the end of World War I, which was supposed to be the war to end all wars. The 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month continues to be the day we celebrate Veterans Day and honor those who've served our country. So if you've served our country and you're a veteran, thank you very much for your service. We honor you not only nationally here, but locally, and on behalf of City Council and all the folks who work here at City Hall and within the city of Forest Park, and all the citizens of Forest Park, thank you for your service. The first thing we want to talk about is we get a lot of calls on and we get a lot of discussion on the record number of COVID cases that have been occurring not only in Ohio but in Hamilton County. We still hover on the verge of turning purple. The governor will be coming out with additional guidelines later this evening actually, and we stand prepared to implement whatever guidelines and whatever policies and procedures are recommended by the CDC, by the state of Ohio, and by the local health department. Our goal is to protect our citizens and our employees to make sure that everybody remains safe and healthy. Again, remember to wear your masks. Remember to be socially distant. Those are the two most important things. And I know people are getting tired of hearing that, but it is important that we continue to do that or we're never going to get this thing under control. The vast majority of these new cases are being spread family member to family member within family units. Be careful if you plan on getting together with your family, particularly those who aren't in your immediate household right now. It is absolutely where this virus is being spread, and you need to be careful. From a city standpoint, we stand ready to continue to operate as we did last summer when the cases were at their highest again before this. If we need to shut down the city hall again, we're prepared to do that. We are able to provide services, and we will continue to provide vastly needed services to our community. We are still open for business. Our buildings are still open. The municipal building is open on a limited basis. You can still get in and do business with the city. Fire department, police department, of course, are still open. Again, you still have to check in, wear masks, make sure that we're enforcing social distancing within these buildings. City council meetings continue to be on Zoom, so we would refer you to those Zoom meetings on TV, and they are televised. The senior center, however, continues to be closed based on the very nature of that building and the things that need to go on there, the programs that need to happen there, the masking, the social distancing. We need to make sure that we protect our most vulnerable population, which is our seniors, and that building continues to be closed. And the second thing I want to talk about is some of the things that we're doing in Public Works right now. You may notice that you'll see a lot of our employees out looking at streets and say, what the heck are they doing? It's that time of year, and every time, around this same time every year, we do our pavement condition reporting. And what we're doing is we're out there evaluating the pavement on each street of the city. We're looking at each street, checking it out now, and making a condition rating. And we really only have three conditions that make it pretty simple. It's either green, which means it's good, really good. Yellow, which means it's okay, but it can use improvement. And red means it definitely needs to be looked at. So, and these change from year to year based on the weather. Some roads may handle weather very poorly, and they may go from yellow to red. As we improve roads as well, our road program takes roads from red to green, or some of them we just do just enough to make sure they just need a little bit to make sure they're going to work and maintain their yellow rating. So we spend the money that we have to make the biggest improvement that we have to maintain our roads in the best shape that we can based on the budget that we have available. But you'll see folks out there, they're going to be evaluating the pavement, they're going to be looking at that. This information is used to determine which roads will have priority next year in our road program another thing I want to point out for Public Works. They're getting ready for the winter. We've had some questions with regards to salt. Do we have enough salt? We have plenty of salt to go for this winter and even for next winter. So if citizens have concerns, they've had questions, we can tell you today that we have plenty of salt. We're not going to be in a salt shortage like we were years ago. And a lot of cities suffered years ago when they couldn't bring the salt up the Ohio River, and they weren't able to attack the big winters. We're prepared even if we have a huge winter this year. We have plenty of salt, and our people and our equipment are ready to go. So that's what they're doing right now, is getting ready for the winter. And finally, I want to talk about what we're doing here at the city in terms of what will be coming up on city council meetings in the next month through December. We'll be doing our budget, getting it ready to go, so you'll see it come up in December. It'll be acted on by city council. Our goal in 2021, this will be the 2021 budget, will be to make sure that we provide adequate city services in an excellent and efficient manner, and we'll be allocating those funds. Our biggest struggle right now is a reduction of revenue. It's caused by the lack of reduced funding because of COVID and folks just being out of work and lower income taxes. So we're addressing that. We're going to work through that, and City Council will be acting on that budget over the next month. And once it's posted, we will refer you to it, and we'll be looking for public comment as we move forward. So keep an eye on that. Again, stay safe, follow the COVID rules, keep your mask on, social distance, and we'll see you next week.